Hello friends, this is Ansi. Welcome back to my beautiful gardening life. Today is a video on some plants that I purchased from the local nursery over a period of time, and I'll share them with you. I've also picked up some pots from North Goa. Some of the plants are also from North Goa, and I believe that prices in North Goa and the nurseries there is comparably lesser to the nurseries and the plants that are sold in South Goa. So I'll tell you the prices, I'll tell you from which nursery I've bought, and of course tell you the reasons why I bought those plants. So let us start. Here we go. Okay, this is the first plant. This is Alocasia lime zinger, which is a beautiful color because I think my camera is getting affected by the sunlight, but it's a beautiful neon color, and when you place it amongst the dark green leaves, it will bring a very different effect. So that's the reason I picked it. I picked it up for $4.50 and I picked it up from Mr. Farmer. Another thing I notice about this plant is you give them a big pot and the leaves like really grow huge. So I guess this would be the right size, and I'm not going to change it to a smaller pot or a larger pot anytime soon. This is a beautiful neon color and I absolutely love the shape of the leaves. Moving on, I've picked up some shuntis from North Goa, from a local nursery there, and I am surprised with the price they told me. They told me to pick up any 2 pots for 75 rupees each. So like I'm getting 2 pots for 150. Now these are the prices that I'm comparing to the nursery that I visited in South Goa, a video which I have already shared with y'all. Over there he was telling me 100 rupees each pot. This is another variety of Dracena I picked up from the nursery in North Goa. This I paid 150, which is similar to this one. Beautiful foliage. This is another variety of Dracena that I picked up. They are also called as tea plants. You might have seen, it's quite common in Goa as well, that you might have seen a plant where it has a pink border and it's like maroonish inside. Well, it belongs to the same family, but then this plant has a variation of pink and the leaves are little curled towards the edges. Initially I thought like it was kind of drooping without water, but then the person at the nursery told me the shape of the leaves are like that. It has this curl at the edges of the leaf. This is a plant that I picked up from the Goan nursery or the South Goa nursery, which he asked me to pay like $2.50 for 3. This was one color. This is the other color, and the third color is white. So 3 I had picked up for $2.50. Of all the flowers of winter, Dianthus is my favorite. So this is one color that I picked, and there's another color of Dianthus which is a bright red. Okay, I think it's not picking up. It's a bright red color. Again, I picked it up from a North Goa nursery and I paid 25 rupees only. So for 100 rupees I got 4 pots. Now I'll tell you why I picked up these flowering plants. My mother always visits me, and what happens is she sees a lot of green leaves and then she says, I hardly get to see any flowers in your garden, and she says that your garden is full of palo. I think in Konkani we say leaves or dried leaves or just leaves are called palo. So she calls my garden as palo. So that's the reason I just like want to show that I do have some flowers and I can care for them also. So that's the reason I picked. I hope they last. I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that they do well here. Also, I picked up some grass. Sorry, it's a bamboo. It's not a grass. It's a bamboo. It's a variegated bamboo, and I picked it up from Mr. Farmer. I do collect bamboo plants, as in I have a collection of various types of bamboos. This is one variegated one that I picked up, and I picked up for a very good price. I just got it for 50 rupees. So I picked up 2 of these. This is another plant that I picked up. It's a Terracotta plant. I picked it up all the more because of the shape of its leaves. Beautiful, beautiful foliage. So I picked it up, and it was priced at $250, I guess. And again, I picked it up from Mr. Farmer in North Goa. Okay, this is the collection of the plants, but I still have to show you the pots. I'll pick it up and show it to you all. Give me a second. Okay, so amongst the pots, this is one size. I think it will be like 12 inches pot. Again, picked up from North Goa, and I paid 1,100 for 15 pots. So I think that works out roughly to maybe 75 rupees. And I like the shape of these pots because they do not have an edge and they do not occupy much space. So I picked this. This I again picked up from a roadside vendor in North Goa. This is a second type of pot that I have picked up. This has an edge. I somehow do not like this type of pots because of the edge. They kind of occupy more space. But then I was getting it a good price. It's not like deep also. I paid 40 rupees for one pot. So I picked up 6 of them. And this is picked up from South Goa, on the highway to Margao, just after the Pidney Circle. It's for 40 rupees each. And another one. And this one, I think this is 18 inches. I can't hold it in my hand for long. But then this is an 18 inches pot. Again picked up from South Goa Nursery, the nursery after the Pidney Circle. And for this I paid 80 rupees. He does have more varieties of pots with lovely designs. Okay, so these were the plants that I had picked up over a few days time. I hope you like them. I'm very happy to share them with you. Tell me what you feel about the prices of the plants, the flowering plants as well as the pots. Thank you so much for watching. I see you again in the next one. Till then, bye.